What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfire's. Marvel Studios came out of the gate at Hall H swinging right after announcing Avengers Endgame Encore, got into the brand new reveals, introduced Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. We are going to go through the entire presentation, everything that was presented, everything that was said, everything that was announced. This is our full breakdown of Marvel Studios San Diego Comic-Con Hall H presentation for 2026. Quick reminder to hit the subscribe button. It is the best way to support the channel, and I would sincerely appreciate it. Also, it enters you for the giveaways. Just be a sub, leave a comment, stick around at the end of the video. Now let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so everyone who entered Hall H was greeted to having a Dr. Doom mask and cloak in their seat. In fact, some people were listing this on eBay before the panel even got started, and people were buying them. By the time I sat down to do this video, there were 4 sold already at almost $200, which is crazy. Still, the Marvel panel started a little late. Then Kevin Feige took the stage. He was wearing a Dr. Doom hat. He talked about Marvel Studios' history at Hall H and how they revealed the first Avengers cast there, and how they revealed the Loki Tom Hiddleston casting and his actual costume there, how just years ago they revealed that Dr. Doom was going to be Robert Downey Jr., and then he said that it all comes back to the comics. Without the comics, no MCU, no movies, no TV shows, no animation, nothing is what he said. He talked about X-Men 97 briefly, also mentioned that Vision Quest was coming up in October as a part of the WandaVision trilogy. Then they immediately went into a quick Avengers Endgame Encore presentation where it was just a trailer of old footage, but it was called Endgame Encore. There was no Avengers title there. And then they confirmed, Kevin Feige talked about there being exclusive footage for Avengers Doomsday. Then they went immediately into the haymakers. They announced that Ryan Gosling was going to play Ghost Rider, and that Ghost Rider was slated for a 2028 release. That's right, our first official Phase 7 title, 2028 release date, with Shawn Levy directing. They then had Jon Bernthal quickly on stage to talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day. They actually showed a new clip from Spider-Man Brand New Day that included the Punisher and Spidey fighting the Hall. They then immediately jumped into Avengers Doomsday, brought the Russos out, then started bringing out the cast. They confirmed that Haley Atwell is going to return in Avengers Doomsday. We basically already knew that. Then Robert Downey Jr. came on stage and said something along the lines of, "God bless us all. I gotta tell you, it ain't easy being green. I had a lot of help. I had this whole family around me to finally be an arch nemesis. Decisions have to be made. You have to decide if you're on the side of good guys, or in the Doom voice, you may consider the alternative of joining the family of Doom." Then Deadpool showed up in a gray costume. Some places were reporting he's confirmed for Doomsday, but he basically said he wasn't in Doomsday, but implied there's more coming soon. He also had a funny gag with Paul Rudd. He basically did the long-time listener, first-time caller, "Where's Thor and why is he crying?" And Paul Rudd said because he's a Wrexham fan. They then showed exclusive footage for a new Doomsday trailer at Hall H. Doom is resurrecting Sentinels like we saw in the leaked footage. Reed says, heartbroken, "Did you do this, Victor?" Then louder, "Did you do this?" To which Doom replies, "All of you have lived stolen lives, and now you must give them back." Then Kevin Feige retook the stage and said, "There is one more thing." Then Ryan Coogler comes on stage and talks about Black Panther 3, announced for December 15th, 2028. So now we have Ghost Rider and Black Panther 3 both confirmed for 2028 films after Avengers Secret Wars. Which I think is super interesting, because what this title and reveal reveals actually is that they don't have a title yet. That's why it's not Black Panther something, it's Black Panther 3. So that is basically a placeholder that's going to change in the future. And we did get the next Black Panther. T'Challa's son will be inheriting the mantle, and he'll be played by David Johnson from The Long Walk. And it basically ended with Kevin Feige confirming that they have Marvel movies mapped out to 2042, and that the new universe will be streamlined and simplified post-Avengers Secret Wars. There'll be a huge push for the X-Men, and plans to eventually unveil live-action Miles Morales. Now, all in all, I think this sets up for a pretty awesome 2028. Black Panther 3 is going to be an amazing film, especially since we know Denzel Washington's involved. I'm really surprised he wasn't part of the presentation. And Marvel must have some really, really high hopes and visions for what's going on with Ghost Rider as far as the first movie out the gate in 2028 with Shawn Levy. I mean, Ryan Gosling is a known commodity in Hollywood. Shawn Levy proved his mettle with Deadpool and Wolverine, although to be fair, that is Deadpool and Wolverine. I can't wait to hear more about this film. It's definitely one that slipped through the cracks with all of our quote-unquote reporting, industry insiders, scoopsters. They all missed this one. We had Black Panther 3 pretty much pegged. I did a video on it this morning. We knew that was coming, Denzel or not. But Ghost Rider, of all the movies they could have banked on in that spot, this one is a curious one to me. Listen, all in all, I would give this Marvel Hall H about a 7.5. Some cool announcements, but nowhere near anything like Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom, or those huge slate announcements of 2019 and 2022. And look, we've talked about that at the channel, and it's the truth. Marvel Studios will never do that to themselves again. They will never hang themselves out to dry by announcing a full slate of projects and 4 or 5 years worth of movies with dates actually committed. There's just too many unforeseen circumstances. And again, as we've said at the channel, once they started canceling projects like Armor Wars and Blade, once that happened, yeah, those mega slates were never going to happen again. But I'm a little surprised there wasn't a Phase 7 graphic or logo or some sort of slate, even if it just had the 2 logos on it for 2028, like an official release logo. Maybe, look, they did put the official 2 logos up on their Instagram, so they actually had some release graphics for that. Still, Black Panther 3 doesn't have an official title. There's still much more to come for both of these films. I can't wait to hear it. And again, getting a new Black Panther casting is pretty insane, but I gotta be surprised. I am a little shocked that they jumped over Avengers Secret Wars, and I am even more shocked they didn't talk at all about the X-Men in any way when they know that that's everybody's main focus. Look, we told you guys point blank we weren't going to get a casting tonight, but no announcements of any kind, no logo, no sort of announcement of when we may get it, because look, it's not 2028. The X-Men reboot will not lead off what they've been calling the Mutant Saga, what Kevin Feige just referred to it as a Mutant Saga the other day. You just have to imagine that the wheels are turning and they're like right in the middle of cooking it up and don't want to reveal any of the flavor yet or let us get a taste test, because that's how in the middle of it that they are. And I guess that's okay. I'm just very surprised there was no talk of that at all. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. How do you feel about this presentation? What do you rate it? Was it good? Was it up to standard? Or did you feel like it was a little lackluster? Maybe didn't excite you quite as much? I'm all ears as always. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you for all the giveaways. Remember to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on to keep up with the videos. And of course, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me over on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. My second channel, The Michael Roman Show, which I promise we will be kicking up again sometime soon. I got it off the ground, just have not been able to commit to it, but you guys understand, as well as on all platforms with original music under the name All Fires. And while I would sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Guys, thank you so much for being on this Marvel journey with me. I don't say it enough, but it means the world that I get to share my thoughts and opinions with you guys. Again, it means the world to me. I don't take it for granted. You guys have a great night. What a time to be alive. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.